Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 20th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about your forecast for Friday and Saturday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center and the storm reports coming in this afternoon, as we do have a lot of severe weather to talk about in this video here for today anyway. And also, we're going to take a look at the tropical weather outlook with Tropical Storm Dawn and another little feature that has about a 20% chance of development in the tropical Atlantic. So stick around to the entire video and do not miss a minute of this forecast because it's a very detailed forecast that is. Okay, if you're a new viewer, go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you like my daily forecast content, and also like these videos and share these videos because the more you like them, the more you share them, the more YouTube will recommend my forecast out to more people. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get on into the forecast now. As you can see, we got quiet conditions from Quebec, Canada, through southern Canada, back to the southwestern portion of Canada as well, around the Vancouver, Canada region as well. Also, we got pretty much dry conditions across much of the United States, extending from Seattle, Washington, San Francisco, down to Los Angeles, also down to the Gulf of California, back over toward Utah, back over toward the Montana and Idaho, Wyoming, North and South Dakota, all the way down to portions of Kansas, also into portions of southwestern Minnesota through Iowa, portion of Missouri, over toward Chicago, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, over toward Ohio there as well, portion of Kentucky, also down toward northern and central Mexico, and also into portions of Texas, toward the Dallas and Houston area of Texas, also to portion of Louisiana, back in the northern portion of Florida, including the Florida Panhandle there as well. We got showers and storms over central and southern Florida, including the Miami area and toward the Florida Keys. Some scattered activity down just south of Houston and southern Louisiana. Also, we got more scattered activity in portion of Wyoming, also here in Nebraska and South Dakota. Excuse me. Also, we got showers and storms right along the Canadian border with Minnesota and also toward Wisconsin. Showers and storms also extended from southeast Wyoming through Denver, Colorado, back into Arizona, New Mexico, through Kansas, Oklahoma, back to Georgia and the Carolinas, including the Atlanta metro area, all the way up into Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Boston area, toward New Hampshire, also into Maine, over toward Montreal and Toronto, Canada as well. Flash flooding possible over here in portion of New Mexico. Same over here in portion of Arkansas and toward the Atlanta metro area in western Georgia. Also again up here just around Philadelphia, all the way into portions of New Hampshire and Vermont area, New York State, for flash flooding possible on your Friday. Excuse me. And now, here's a look at your forecast for Saturday. As you can see, we got quiet conditions extending from Quebec, Canada, Montreal, Toronto, Canada, all the way down into Chicago, Illinois, portion of Michigan, also in the portion of Wisconsin, Minnesota, all the way back to Vancouver, Canada, southern Canada as well. Also over toward North and South Dakota, back to Montana, like I said, Seattle, Washington, Vancouver, Canada, through Oregon, over to San Francisco, Los Angeles, Gulf of California, also in central and northern Mexico, through Texas, around the Dallas area, Fort Worth region as well, over into Oklahoma, portion of Kansas, Missouri, through Tennessee, portion of upstate South Carolina, all the way into North Carolina, toward Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, and Boston. Whew, that's a mouthful. And southeastern portions of Maine, all the way down into southern New Hampshire. We got showers and storms over northern Maine, all the way back into portion of New York State. Showers and storms over Wisconsin and Minnesota. Also over here in portion of Kansas. Also from southern Colorado back into New Mexico and Arizona, northern Mexico, right along the U.S.-Arizona border. And also more showers and storms from around the Houston area toward Arkansas into central South Carolina to the southeast North Carolina, all the way down to Miami, Florida. Also back into the Gulf of Mexico, including the Panhandle region as well. Whew, boy, that's a mouthful. Alright, that's your forecast for your Saturday. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar now across the nation. As you can see, up here in portions of southeast Canada, Also offshore in the coastal waters, all the way back down to eastern Virginia. Scattered activity elsewhere. Southeastern Canada, back through Pennsylvania, through Virginia, West Virginia, down to North Carolina, South Carolina as well. Central and southern Florida, a little bit more widespread there as well. Also scattered activity around Puerto Rico, the Bahamas. Puerto Rico looks good. A little bit more widespread showers and storms over western and central Cuba. Scattered activity over the Gulf of Mexico. We got scattered showers around the Hawaiian Chain Islands, central and southern Alaska. Got scattered showers for you guys. Guam radar currently is showing some activity just to the west of you guys, so you look good. We got more scattered activity across northern Mexico through Arizona, New Mexico, all the way up in the portions of Nevada and also portions of California, also in the portions of Kansas and Nebraska, all the way up in the portions of Minnesota and southern Canada there as well. Oh boy, now for your location across the nation. Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about here. Alright, we got flood watches, flood warnings in effect for portions of for portions of Vermont and also in the portion of New York State. We got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for central and western New York through Pennsylvania all the way into Ohio and also portion of Indiana. We got some strong thunderstorms and showers producing some severe weather. Winds over 60 miles per hour, some large hail. Also down here in the southeast United States, we're toward the PD region of South Carolina. I got some strong thunderstorm for you guys. Got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for upstate South Carolina, central portion of central South Carolina, all the way down toward the low country. Also over towards southeast Georgia through central Georgia. Got a cluster of showers and storms producing winds over 60 miles per hour. A lot of damage has been reported around the Atlanta metro area, also just northwest of Atlanta and heading into Athens. All of this activity will continue to push off to the southeast, southeast. So I would not be surprised anybody southwest of Columbia around the Aiken, Augusta area, all the way down toward the I-26 corridor down into portions of the Charleston area. Also down towards Savannah. If you're in them areas there, you may have winds over 60 to 70 miles per hour and maybe some golf ball size hail with this storm as it continues to push off to the south and east. Let's see. Also, we got them thunderstorm watches also in effect for northern Alabama. Also, we got more severe thunderstorm watches and ongoing warnings as well over in portions of Oklahoma, North Texas, also in the portion of Kansas, also in the eastern Colorado, southeastern Wyoming, and portions of southwestern portions of Nebraska. Also, we got some flood watches, flood warning, flood advisories over eastern Tennessee. Also down in southern portion of Tennessee as well. One right there in portions of central Kentucky. We got heat advisories over southern Florida, much of Georgia, also into portions of much of Alabama, southwestern and western Tennessee, much of Mississippi, southern Louisiana, northern Arkansas, northeastern and east central portions of Oklahoma, eastern and central Texas, western Texas, southern portions of New Mexico, northwestern New Mexico, northeastern Arizona, also much of Idaho, eastern Oregon, much of Nevada, and also northern and central portions of California. Got excessive heat warnings also in effect for much of Mississippi, much of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, southeastern Oklahoma, and northeastern portions of Texas, central Texas, western and southern portions of Arizona, southern Nevada, and central and southern portions of California, and northwestern portions of Utah as well. We got some air quality alerts, red flag warning effect for portions of southwestern Oregon. Let's see, we got some flood watches also in effect for portions of Oklahoma, also in the portions of Nebraska and Kansas, and also into northeastern portions of New Mexico there as well. Alright, Alaska got some special weather statement for you guys. South side of Hawaiian Chain Island got some gale warning. North side looks a-okay. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time. Here we go. Alright, here's the overview. Currently there's that line of showers and storms. extending from southern Canada all the way into portions of Indiana and Ohio, moving through y'all's region. That's why they got the severe thunderstorm watches from New York State all the way back into Indiana. Also, we got this cluster of, that's an MCS. That's what's producing all them gusty winds. Also damaging wind, like I say, gusty wind, damaging winds over 60, 70, maybe up to 80 miles per hour possible in some regions. With some of these storms, that's why they issued the severe thunderstorm watches in that region. We got more scattered activity over here in the watch area here, over here in portions of Kansas, Oklahoma, back in the eastern Colorado as well. Scattered activity elsewhere. All right, convective outlook. That's why they got the enhanced risk there, and for that cluster of showers and storms there. Slight risk for severe weather. That's why they issued these watch boxes in the southeast and also over in portions of the Midwest. Current watches in effect. There it is for eastern Colorado, western and southwestern portions of Kansas, western Oklahoma, north Texas. Over here and also in portions of Indiana through Ohio, all the way into New York State, including Pennsylvania and northern West Virginia. Also down here in the southeast from northern Alabama, all the way into western North Carolina and upstate South Carolina, all the way down into central South Carolina, low country, and southeast Georgia regions as well. The MDS discussion currently just talking about where they just issued that watch here, also over here and there as well. Alright, current storm reports at this current recording. I do expect these numbers to increase as we roll through the remainder of this afternoon and evening. Currently we have no tornado reports, so that's good news. Wind reports, we had 117, one was high. Currently they was mostly over North Georgia through Tennessee and also back into Kentucky, also into Illinois, also into Missouri, Indiana, much of Michigan, also northeast Indiana, northern Ohio, also over here in portions of Kansas, and also one over here in portions of Idaho as well. Hail reports, we had 85 of them, 12 was large. They were generally pretty much in the portion of central and eastern Colorado, also up here in the portions of Pennsylvania, New York State, Michigan, also into Indiana, also into Illinois there as well. All right. Total storm report currently as of this recording, 202, and I do expect these numbers to increase. It may go up to 300 or 400 before the evening wears on, or wears out, that is, because by midnight tonight it would change over to Friday, so they'll start a new map at midnight tonight. Alright, here's the fire weather. There it is, pretty much over portions of northeastern Arizona, northwestern portion of New Mexico, and southwestern Colorado for elevated risk for fire dangers in that region. And finally, we're about to finish it up here with the tropical weather outlook from the National Hurricane Center. We're going to take a look at, this is currently Tropical Storm Dawn as of 9 p.m. if you're tracking it at home. Currently located at 34.7 north, longitude 43.7 west. Movement was to the west-northwest at 9 knots or 10 miles per hour. And the maximum sustained winds are near 45 knots or 50 miles per hour. And the track of the system continues to take it this way and then dissipate it by Monday around 12 p.m. Alright, here's another little feature we're going to be looking at here. Tropical Atlantic. Tropical wave located a few hundred miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. It's currently interacting with the intertropical convergence zone. The combination of these features is producing an elongated area of shower and thunderstorm over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. While dry air to the north may prevent significant organization during the next 2 days, environmental conditions could become more conducive for some development later this week as the system moves westward across the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance through 48 hours, low near 0%, and formation chance through 7 days is low at 20%. Alright, well I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next video. Have a great Thursday evening, everyone.